Building RC model cars is all about combining lifelike realism and functional electronics. Putting together a realistic, shelf-worthy model that can actually be driven around is a lot of fun, and it's certainly something I'm very passionate about, if you couldn't tell from the content that I post here on this channel. But beyond simply cruising around on an indoor track or on a smooth concrete floor, we've had a lot of fun filming some scenes like this that would fit right in with a Hollywood car chase. Well, okay, maybe not quite, but we're on a much more humble budget here. Of course, I've covered this in much more detail in some prior long-form videos here on the channel. Unfortunately, despite these videos being a ton of fun to make, I haven't had as much time to work on these types of videos more recently, but that doesn't mean I haven't been playing around with some stuff and experimenting here and there. We did a little bit of filming with this 1/25th scale Trans Am that I built a few months back, and it sure does look good cruising down these city streets. Although these city streets are really just some cardboard and a green screen. Still though, it's a lot of fun seeing these super scale RC models in action with a lifelike background. While we haven't yet been able to capture enough footage for an all-out chase or anything like that, I've still had the opportunity to learn and experiment with a few things, like adding in these backgrounds thanks to this green screen. I'm far from a special effects expert here, but it at least looks convincing enough and is an easy way to really help bring these scenes to life and add much more depth, without the need to completely fill my shop with these cardboard props or require more space than this to film. Yeah, you still kind of have the issue in a few of these shots where the background is more detailed than the props that I have here in the foreground, although I've found that using AI-generated images rather than random pictures or Google Street View does a much better job of helping these backgrounds blend in. You can see how it uses some elements present here on some of these props when it's generating these backgrounds, so again, it really blends in a lot better. Pretty cool, but I don't want to lean too far into using effects or Photoshop for these videos. I think at a certain point it would kind of lose the charm if there's too much of that, so like with anything else, I think it's about finding a balance. Something I noticed while editing is that although this gray vinyl mat works well to give the appearance of asphalt or concrete when recording from this angle, as well as providing some nice bumps and lifelike non-uniformity for the car to go over when it's racing down towards the camera, as you can probably tell though, it does move, resulting in some of these cardboard buildings moving, so probably something that should be addressed in order to make these shots a little more lifelike. But of course, it's all in good fun, and that's really what it's all about at the end of the day.